Hey, it's Xuan from the Homeschool Front, and I'm going to share a little bit about our interactive notebooks that we use in our homeschool. All right, so notebooking or interactive notebooks or what have you, to me, they're all the same. So this is something that we did a couple years ago when we were doing a deep dive about the animal kingdom. And I have a lot of stuff that you would probably put in lap books, and we just put it in our notebook. So this one here that you're looking at is my notebook that I created because I think it's important to do it along with your kids and not just have them do it on their own. So my two sons would just kind of follow along with what I'm doing, and they were younger at the time, so it was more me guiding them than them doing it on their own. And here you can see my daughter. I gave her my old notebook so she can paint on them. So I know there are some homeschoolers out there that like to do that like to paint in their notebooks. I guess kind of like nature journaling. All right, so here we have my oldest son's work, what he did. You can see it's similar to my notebook, but with his coloring and drawing and writing and cutting and pasting with all the information in there. And so I know some people that are into notebooking, they like to do it daily, where they would have their kids write a summary of what they learned and then draw a picture, and then they watercolor over it, which is nice and pretty, but that just doesn't work with my kids. And even though this is something we did a couple years ago and I really enjoyed it because I used to do interactive notebooks with my students, but I noticed that my sons, they did it and they didn't complain about it, but I don't think it was really their highlight of the day. It's just a lot of cutting and gluing and stuff. All right, so now I'm going to show you the notebook that we've been working on the past 2 years, which I upgraded to a different type of notebook, one that looks a little nicer, a little bit more pleasing to put in our home library. This one's thanks to May from California Homeschooler, if you follow her on Instagram. And so we were doing our deep dive into California history, the prehistory and Native Americans, and so we plan on continuing with the California Gold Rush. But as you can see, here are my kids right here. My son's really into animation, so he's been doing that until we get to California Gold Rush.